Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Deja Vu here. We're here in the 4th day of the StarCraft Heritage League, and now this is going to be the second game. In the first game, we saw Reach and Anytime have a very epic PvP, a fantastically played game on Destination that Anytime eventually won with some great play, able to take down a couple of Reach's base, and just barely able to hang on and stop Reach from taking down his bases as they were both attacking each other, and was able to hold off, and Anytime got the big win. Here in the second game, we're going to see Boxer, the Emperor himself, and Tossgirl, the greatest female programmer that we've ever seen, who actually has a big win against Reach, the game day previously, not yesterday, since I'm casting this a couple days later. But Tossgirl so far has proven me wrong with that game against Reach, where she played pretty standard, played a normal game that went well into the mid-game, and was actually able to show some pretty good control and take Reach down. But now she's going to have to contend with the Emperor himself, going to contend with Boxer, who here is going to be at this is Neo Medusa, he's going to be at the 9 o'clock start position, and Tossgirl is going to be at the 10 o'clock start position. Boxer in red, Tossgirl in purple. We'll see whether or not Tossgirl trusts her TVT ability and is going to play for a standard game, or if she's going to go for an early rush here. After last game, I think she might actually be maybe a little bit more confident and might go for a relatively normal strategy instead of what we usually see, which is all-in builds or very early rush strategies that Tossgirl likes to do. But I hope she tries to play a more standard game, because after she beat Reach, I want to see if she has it in her to beat out a Terran player in Boxer, who may not be on the top of his game that he used to be, may not be the great player that he was at one point, but he still is pretty solid. And we've got nuclear launch detected, yes we do. And it looks like everyone's throwing on faces and putting on speech bubbles above their heads today. Before we had 4-Ire, which was, I think that was spelled correctly. I'm pretty sure Ire is A-I-U-R, and they spelled it A-U-I-R. So unless that's like a Korean spelling, or if I'm completely and utterly wrong, and I've been misspelling it for years, which is also possible, but not likely. Yeah, someone made their sign wrong, I think. And, yeah, Boxer not going to go for a wall in here, whereas Tossgirl is. And Boxer throwing up a barracks at his front, but not his first supply depot. So it looks like he might actually be going for, I'm going to see whether or not he might go for a vulture build here, so that way he doesn't have to worry about lifting off his barracks or anything. And Tossgirl might be going for a, we'll see what she decides to do. I'm sure the factories will be thrown up very as soon as they can be. And then we'll get to see whether or not Tossgirl is going to be going vultures or tanks or wraiths. But I'm going to predict that Boxer might be going is going to be going vultures here to start. And we're seeing Tossgirl's first-person point of view, and I think she's got pretty fast hands here, playing got some pretty good APM. I don't actually remember seeing her with her in-game like active APM, effective APM. But here right now she looks pretty good in terms of her spam here at the beginning of the game. Hoping they show us Boxer's first-person view at some point, and I don't know who those people are, but they are panning over to them, so maybe you guys do, and are getting something out of it. Boxer actually producing a Marine, oddly enough. Maybe just going to use it to try and stop Tossgirl from getting a scout off. It looks like Tossgirl is doing the same thing, producing a Marine, and there's the factory for Tossgirl. It looks like Boxer's also throwing up the factory, so both players are going to start out very much the same, except that Boxer went for a did not go for the Wallen, whereas Tossgirl did go for the Wallen. Tossgirl mining out her minerals that are at her temple, and I do like to see that. I don't know why more players don't do that, like right off the bat, just to make sure that players can't cheese you or sneak workers up above your ramp, because that can just be so devastating. But if you just get rid of those, you are in good shape. And Boxer actually producing 2 Marines, going to go scouting around the map. I wonder if he was afraid of a Tossgirl super rush, like a BBS rush or something crazy from Tossgirl or something, and or maybe a proxy factory or something along those lines, and was trying to discover it and make sure he didn't get caught. It looks like Boxer is actually going to go for wraiths here. Boxer lifting up his barracks and also going for wraiths at the same time. But I think Tossgirl is going to be able to scout this out. Tossgirl is going to be able to scout this out, seeing the I believe it's too crazy with Boxer's first-person point of view. I can't tell whether that's where he actually placed the starport. No, actually, I apologize completely. In his base, he was only building a supply depot. It looks like that starport is at the inside 12 o'clock position, so that is going to be a proxy starport at and actually, Tossgirl going for 2 port raids. She's going to get 2 starports out. Boxer only getting 1. Boxer might be in for a little surprise here, as he goes only lightly for raids, and Tossgirl's just going to overpower him with her own Wraiths. This could be very, very interesting here if this ends up becoming a Wraith battle, and Boxer has no idea that this is coming. Now we're seeing Tossgirl's first-person point of view. Haven't seen her throw down a control tower yet, but I expect... Okay, not even going to go for the control tower. Just going to... Not even worrying about Cloak. Just going... Ideally, just going straight for Wraiths. Going to see how many Wraiths she can... Or he can... She can produce. And now here comes Boxer at the front with a Vulture and 2 Marines. Or 2 Vultures and 2 Marines. Going to try and break down this this wall and try and take down the Vulture that's defending it right now. And he might be somewhat successful, but Vultures just unfortunately do so little damage to buildings that's going to be difficult. And now... Tossgirl with some good micro there, able to pick off a Marine without taking any shots on her Vulture, and now she's got 2 SCVs repairing her single Vulture, and Boxer's sending a 3rd Vulture, and now Boxer's going to see the Wraith and be like, ruh-roh, and that one Marine is not going to be able enough to take down this Wraith, and he's going to be forced to run away with all of his Vultures here. I don't foresee him being able to stay here, but he's staying anyways, and there's the second Wraith. Now Boxer, as soon as he saw that second Wraith, must know that it must be 2-port Wraith. Tossgirl should have tried to save that second Wraith and tried to hide it, I think, because if she had hit it, Boxer might have thought it was only 1 port, but now he knows that it's 2-port Wraith. He's getting his comset station, getting an engineering bay, and he knows that this is coming. Might even be getting an armory there, is that 3rd building that's going up. And yeah, it is an armory. And Tossgirl's going to try and take down these SCVs that are building it, taking down the one building the armory, now going for the one building in the engineering bay. And she might be pretty successful here, actually. And Boxer and Tossgirl each have a Vulture shooting at each other. I don't know who's actually going to win that. And now Boxer has produced a Wraith of his own, and at some point, once he gets a second Wraith, he might try and come in here and micro against Tossgirl. Looks like that's what he's doing, but Tossgirl able to micro as well. But Boxer with his was able to get Cloak up first and able to micro. Oh no, he loses. He loses his Cloaked Wraith. Do a good scan by Tossgirl, and Boxer is definitely in some trouble here, having a lot of trouble getting his engineering bay and his armory up, not producing any Marines either to try and counter this. But now he's got Cloaked Wraiths again, able to take down one of the Wraiths, and going to be able to chase off the other one. Probably actually going to be able to take it down,